And what dinner? Kobe. They do video here.
They do video. We come out for you. Where we come out for
I'm a last again. I think I'm How you doing? Your mother go.
Money never come.
Now. I don't come here before. You don't come.
See I'm them.
Okay.
If I don't enter here, I'm not buy drink for this.
I don't buy drink. I don't give them. How far now?
Are they very far? How are you doing?
I feel tired on there so that me I could go. I'm not feeling well.
Okay. It's all right.
One can't get away to. Welcome to my village. Let's see if we can see the road from here.
Ana te bombo. Le que te está no. Ya no me voy a hacer el bombo. La otro pelo batamos no te con. Like this. See. Oh, see, Lando. I think I can go anywhere here now. Lando. Oh. This place is a quiet place. Jesus Christ. Hi, thank you so much for coming back. I'm so grateful to have you here again. Thank you for keeping up with me throughout my stay in Okele and Nigeria as a whole. Please do well to give this video a like. In this video, I'm taking us to Lagos, and as well as by the time you see this video, I'll be in Accra, Ghana, recovering from both enjoyment and distress. So thank you for the show of love and respect towards my culture. Thank you for accepting me the way I am. This is how I am. But I have a confession to make. This video is embarrassing me, but yet I couldn't let it go. I just filmed it because I could, just with my phone, because at about this time, my camera has already off and no way to charge it. So my sister and I were just I told her to take me to use the restroom the natural way. So we started gossiping about people, in the family members, now. So I just love everything here. And I remember a lot of people saying, oh, your village is so green. I mean, my mom's village, right? So, oh, your village is green. So I'm like, okay, let me show you my dad's village. Now, this is dry season. Just imagine this village during the rainy season. Is green and fertile when you want to plant anything, okay? But the good thing is we have nothing underneath this soil, and I'm grateful to God for that. Nothing underneath it, no mineral resources, and I'm happy because in Africa, if you discover mineral resources in your land, it become a cost instead of a blessing. And I'm grateful that Ukele do not have it, and we are fine. So we do not have mineral resources. We only contribute towards the economy of our country through agriculture. And what again? Yeah, just agriculture, I would say, because that's what we have and can do here very well. And the land is good, and I'm grateful to God for that. This part of this video, I'm embarrassed that it's here, but let's put it out there. My dad, today we are meeting to see if my dad is owing anybody, to confirm what the village, the community, the village, and his family, discovered before he was buried, and his widow as well. So we have finally met. My dad is not owing anybody, because if he was owing, we will be made to pay that money. So he's not owing, and in fact, it was a few persons that were owing, and they brought the money, not much money, but my dad really tried for not owing anybody. If he had wanted to do it, he would just do it because he knows that people will pay. But he didn't do that, even with the fact that he was sick for a while and he was at the hospital. He spent money. He still didn't borrow money. He didn't owe anybody. So we respect him. Even though if he was owing, we still respect him. So we have leftover money after all that we donated, after donating money to do things. And then, of course, the money that his association gifted the family. They don't tell you to eat it too. And then block every blockage, financial blockage, to make sure that we are not owing anybody, or any family member is not owing anybody regarding to my dad's funeral. We have money left to share. You guys, it's small money, but I was forced to take it. They said I have to take it. My auntie insisted I take it, and my mom too. So even though I took my own and I did what I wish to do with it, because it's not much, but there's someone in my village that have been bedridden for 4 years now, straight up. He cannot come outside. So I took my own share and went straight there, and I yeah, Wanana, good boy. You're a very good boy. I'm proud of you. So in Ukele, we don't do boys and girls, and when it comes to sharing inheritance, there are other things that's supposed to be shared to us if I'm interested, but I don't have that time right now. And this land you see in here, it don't really worth anything. This is Ukele, and in fact, it doesn't worth anything. And I have a lot of brothers, and I want to see them build their houses, marry wives, have their kids in their father's land. So I'm not interested in anything here. I just want to go and just have a good and happy peace of mind in this life. If God find it fit to bless me, I am open to it. Anyway, thank you guys for staying with me on this journey and the show of respect. Okay, so some people that are concerned that I'm putting my village and my community out there for security reasons, there is nothing to be worried about. Ukele is not a place like that. Ukele, the people are good, even if I'm going against a lot of people, because some people just don't want to hear the truth. If they hate me for the truth, my people have not done anything. So Ukele is not a place you can just go and just feel like, hot people. We don't do that. You see me traveling carelessly with a smile on my face. I know where I'm coming from. My people are good, and if you've been here before, you can attest to the fact that we have a lot of people. Right now, in my inner village, we have a Togolese guy. And he has refused to leave, even when the community told him to go. Because at some point, he started doing some things that is not in accordance with our land. Like, he's a native doctor, okay? He's a spiritual doctor. He's a native doctor. He's a witch doctor, okay? But at some point, he started doing things that people didn't like. So they were telling him to go, and he refused. But at the end of the day, they have resolved with the community. They told him there are things he must not be doing in Ukele, because we need to keep our land pure and clean so that we can be protected. The universe can keep us safe, because there are things you do, it will automatically bring cost to the land, and we don't do that. And he has abided by the law of the land, and we good. He even came for my dad's funeral, all the way from my mom's place. I wish I had interviewed this guy. He's a Togolese, but he's not living in Ukele. In fact, when next I go there, I'll go to his house and interview him so that you all can see. I want to hear from a foreigner, not just a Nigerian, a foreigner, how it feels in my village. So, my goodness, I had a good time in Ukele. Life was easy. I have not laughed like this before. Even the fact that I'm supposed to be mourning, when I'm not remembering my dad, I'm happy, thinking, just having fun with the food, the friends, the freedom. I don't have to pay electricity bill. I don't have to pay any bill. I'm just here alone. My kids are in Ghana. And life was good. Sorry, I love my kids, but I was happy here without them. Sorry, okay, if I sound selfish, but I know they are fine, and I'm grateful to God I came back and I met them in one piece. Oh, yes. So thank you guys for still being here, if you're still here. We're finally in Lagos, and I'm so grateful that I'm here alive. Everything went smooth, even though the journey was quite a long one, but I'm here alive and I'm grateful. So before we will head to Accra, Ghana, I have to go to Balogun markets. I was looking for the cheapest markets here, wholesale market, where I can get things for affordable price. And I want to shop for my niece that is living with me. She is moving into the boarding house of her school because of her YSC, that is WAEC, that is coming very soon. And I see her go through the stress of going from the house. It's not been easy for both of us. I am able to travel freely, able to move around, able to do so many things without so much stress. It's because I have her, she's been there for me. But now I have to just support her till she's done with this exam. And since she's moving to the boarding house, she do not really have things of her own. She'd be wearing my clothes, and sometimes when she has something to do in school with her peers, I kind of like stop her from going. And I don't want to do that anymore because she has just this time to be a kid, and after now she won't be again. So I want to allow her the freedom to mingle with her peers, good ones. I know what I'm doing. Trust me on this. So I need to get her some things and of her own, because she wears more of my clothes when she's going out. So I want to get her things for herself, by her own self, for her own self. So let's go to Balogun. I won't lie that I'm surprised at what I'm seeing. I think I know this part of Lagos when I was a kid, but that was way back, and it's been years. Like, I was small when I was living with my beloved Yoruba family that raised me, that taught me so many things that I know today, that taught me resilience, that taught me I don't want to go on and on, humility. Ukele people are humble, but I learned real humility from the Yoruba people, and it was in this Lagos. So we used to pass through this road, but I was young then. I have forgotten. So only for me to get here, I'm seeing this, and I'm like, hold up. Now it could be this. It could ni baje indeed. It could not go spoil. Lie. I like this part of Lagos, quite exciting. But the exciting thing was getting to the market and realizing that things are quite affordable. Things are way affordable than I thought. I went here with the hope of buying I ended up buying so many things for her, and you don't want to know how she's feeling right now. Since I returned from Nigeria up until today, this girl have not lost a smile. I don't know that clothes can make somebody this happy. Really? Anyway, now I know why. She's so happy. Just watch and see some of the things I'll show you. I'll show you some of the things that I got for her, and I'll show you in this video. And I don't know if this is why the girl is so happy and looking forward to move to the boarding house. This part of Lagos is quite beautiful, and I won't lie, look at it today. Nigeria as well, una still hates me like this. I be make a cut this part through away. Anyway, I keep saying I do not hate Nigeria. I do like Nigeria. I'm okay with Nigeria. Yeah. I'm okay with the way Nigeria look. What I don't agree with is the way things are done sometimes. And I feel like we are not looking out for each other enough. And it bothers me. It makes our oppressors to gain more power than us. And it puts some people in a place that I feel like we are being marginalized, and some people are being oppressed, while some... Anyway, I go explain tire. Nobody go still believe. So the best thing, I know what I explain again. Make we just go do this shopping in peace. The truth is, I won't explain again, but this part of Lagos is exciting, pretty. It looks well put together, and it makes it so exciting to behold. Maybe this is where Rochelle was saying tall buildings. I understand, because if you are coming from the airport and you're going to the island, since that is where people with dollars, pounds, and heavy hard currencies lives, you tend to pass through this part of Lagos. So what you will not notice the other part of Lagos and what's happening there. So you just see here and you're cool. But me, I know the other part of Lagos, and I like this one. It looks good. Anyway, I'm not expecting everywhere in Lagos to look like this. Like I said earlier, I don't have issues with the way Lagos look. I just want fairness for everyone, if possible. Yes, fairness, at least. Let there be justice. Let there be equity. Let there be peace. Anyway, Lagos, let's go and shop. Let's start shopping, because I have a bus to catch at about... I was told to be there by 2:00. So I'm starting my shopping with Okrika, bend down select, and here you buy them for the price of almost nothing. Anyway, I'm done with that. The rain came, and the part of Lagos still look good. What's going on? Am I in Lagos at all? Am I in Nigeria with this? It looks different. Anyway, I saw this box here. I decided to buy it for my niece. I just want to make her happy and encourage her to do well in school. I know I've screamed at her. I've shouted at them. She's not the only one that screamed at me. I born you, I no born you. If you're under me, you're my child. So I want to be nice. I want to reduce the way I shout. I want to reduce the way I don't give them what they ask me to give. If I hear, how long is that going to last for? I don't know. Anyway, after buying, I'm supposed to head back to GUO. I like their customer service. That's the bus that I used to get to Lagos, and it's the same vehicle that I'm going to use to come back to Accra, Ghana. And so I was trying to hurry up so I can catch up with them. Their customer service is not perfect, but you will not regret it. I like you, and I think who made me love them the more is their manager in Lagos, because he's very human. He listens and very humble. So some of these things you see here, my niece have them in her wardrobe right now, and she's going gaga, man. She's crazy. Like, she loves the whole thing. Anyway, I'm grateful that I came. The only thing I couldn't buy for her is, I think I wanted to buy her a handbag so she would take to school, put her books, when she's, I don't know, if she has somewhere to go with her peers, she can, dress like a kid and still look her age. But I could not. I think I've tried, my friends. I've tried. It's not easy. Before I go and spend all my money and be stranded here in Lagos anyway. So I'm done. I'm heading back to, what is it called? I'm going straight to the bus station. My brother-in-law is bringing my things to me at the bus station. So I am now in Accra, Ghana. I wasn't leaving Lagos until I do myself dirty by drinking all the sodas I can drink just because they are cheaper than in Lagos. Than in Ghana. I buy all these things in Lagos for 400 cedis. That's 400 naira. Anyway, thank you guys for keeping up with me. And if you love to see more videos from Okele, my Facebook page is Lillian Born Great. You can follow me there. You catch up with some really nice videos, fun, entertaining, and of course, not so funny ones as well. Thank you guys for keeping up with me. I really appreciate it. I'll see you in my next video. Toodoo!